Wait, so people can say whatever they want?
Yes.
Oh, and let's give them guns.
Lamau, this country's going to be lit.
When you go to a gallery and discover you've not aged in 430 years. Huh, imagine the fortune you can make on skin cream. Mom, where do babies come from?
Yeah, Mary, where do babies come from, huh?
There I go, still writing BC on my checks. Being 28, 1019 BC, it was a good life. Thrice I had berries and once a pear. 1819, I have 14 kids. 2019, I'm not ready for a relationship. I still eat Gushers and Lunchables. I don't know who let me, exist. Humans after inventing bread. You want to slice it up and cook it again? Lamau, yeah. Rabbits. In 1218, they walked upright. They were heavily armed. They had a severe no-nonsense attitude. And they kidnapped passersby for slavery or ransom. But in 2018, they sneak about on all fours. They are unarmed. They have this timid, groveling attitude. And they live in cages and eat grass and carrots. Man, what happened? I'd like you to paint me a cat.
What?
A cat. You do know what a cat is, right?
Oh, yes, of course.
The top right one. Looks like they used a dog as a model and just stapled a cat's face to it. And the bottom right one was early furry art, I'm pretty sure. The Catastrophe by Grutzner, 1892 oil on canvas versus Kevin spills his famous chili at The Office 2009. Man, all artists steal from each other, I swear. Me, okay. I've complained enough about this, it's time to put it to rest. Me 5 minutes later. Actually, you know what? All right, I'm thoroughly enjoying this subreddit. Women are so hard to read. Well, actually, we just want such complex creatures. If you just listen, so mysterious.
Shut the frack up.
When you finally find your perfect man who just so happens to be an old millionaire with a heart condition. Oh, what a shame. Sits 27 hours for an oil painting. Oh my God, delete that. I'm serious, Bartholomew. Do not hang that in the Great Hall. When you finally clean your Mesoamerican pyramid after a few months of feeling depressed. Such a lovely feeling. Time for sacrifices. I think I'm having a midlife crisis. You're 24. Am I tired at 48? When you're talking to someone and it feels like you chose the wrong dialogue option in a video game, and you start to panic as you see their friendship meter dropping. The face, just the eyes. Oh my God, that's so accurate. Me, the least drunk. My friends trying to give me their McDonald's orders. You are not walking out of that McDonald's without spending $100. We are all Edward Hopper paintings now. Oh. Yes, we are. I actually really like this art style. Danny DeVito offering God a nice egg during these trying times. Circa 1255. Always nice to see Danny DeVito doing good things with an egg. Life, crucial event at 9 o'clock. Me, set the alarm for 6:30. Me at 8:50. 8 mornings. I'm so fat. No, you're beautiful. I said it was fat, not ugly. When you come out of the womb and realize your consciousness has been ripped from the void and placed into a flesh prison to suffer for years, then die. What's it's Nietzsche? Did Nietzsche just I don't see a giant bushy mustache, but I wouldn't be surprised. USA, France, help me. France, can't, I'm broke. USA, it's against the British. France. Me after a long day of being the funny friend. This is uncomfortably a mood and I don't like it. Isaac Newton demonstrating that going outside is gay. Circa 1670. A sound scientific theory that still holds true today. Being an old-timey doctor would rule, just drunk as hell and yeah, you got ghosties in your blood. You should do cocaine about it. A surprising result. A pair of paintings by William Henry Hamilton Trude. British, 1848, 1899. This dude spent a year and a half painting a Victorian reaction GIF. Okay, I'm really liking this subreddit. My mom, the Japanese waiter in a Japanese restaurant. Gracias. Oh God. Do you have any books on turtles? Hardback? Yes, and tiny heads. God, when he sacrifices himself to save mankind, from himself. Oh yeah. It's all coming together. Here, take a break from all the coronavirus memes and enjoy this painting. Good job, you just enjoyed a painting by Adolf Hitler. Well, crap. I think that my favorite thing to happen in art history is when a guy made a Lucifer statue that was too hot for church. So they commissioned his brother, who made an even hotter one. Oh, this is beautiful. Can you imagine how hot we would all have seemed like 600 years ago? Philip the Handsome, really? Guy has the facial proportions of a shoebox. When your hotel advertises free breakfast and it turns out to be an orange. Seriously? Shout out to this hustler who tried to sell merch at the crucifixion. Get your Jesus here. Get him before he's gone. He'll be back in 3 days and then gone again. Habsburg family meeting. Okay, so heads. We go ahead with the strategical inbreeding. Tails, we don't. Flips coin. Well, that's that then. Oh my god, I love this subreddit! 6-year-old me drinking apple juice from a fancy glass. No shame in this, no shame doing it now. When you die, but your cats still want to meow at you at 3 a.m. for food. When you come home drunk and start lecturing your pets. Hey, they look like they're enjoying it. Joseph something, 1735 to 1802, was a French painter who is known primarily for his unorthodox self-portraits. Oh, this is where the bottom left one goes. Oh, I've seen that before. Dude had perfect reactions. When mother calls you down to eat luncheon, but lo, she has once again played you for a fool. As the meal is not yet ready to be consumed, how could you have been so naive? I don't know, but this girl looks like seriously depressed. Monk, just a normal little M, please. Scribe, I'm bored. Let's have some art. Mark is such a weirdly casual Bible name. Hi, I'd like you to meet my sons, Josiah, Hezekiah, and Bartholomew. Oh, over there? That's just Mark. Oh, hi, Mark. Sup? God, what are they doing down there? Angel, they're making milk from almonds. God, what? I gave them like 8 animals to get milk from. Angel, they don't like that milk. God, what in the ever-loving me? When Netflix freezes to ask if you're still watching and you see yourself reflected in the screen. Accurate. Obama having a meal with various stages of Michael Jackson's. When the US finds out Van Gogh used oil for his paintings. Oh, I love this subreddit. The hardest prison to escape is in your mind. Okay. Use overtime for oof. Oof, man, oof. Oofer gang. Oof. Big oof. I've been oofed. Me overthinking everything in my life while everyone else is asleep. I don't like this, I'm in it. When the recently divorced Lady Bottom Cottage invites you over to her mansion to play billiards. But when you are alone, she exposes her ankle and reveals that she's only wearing 5 layers of undergarments. Today, my 5-year-old laughed at this painting in the middle of a museum for like 6 minutes. I mean, I would too. White people. East Asians all look the same. White people. Yeah. Picasso self-portrait at ages 18, 25, and 90. Gonna say it, Picasso did not age well. He just kept adding quarters. Cooking instructions. Bake 2 pies in the sun for 90 minutes. Ah, thank you. The doctor after I pee in that little... Oh God, no. Oh. When the current plague isn't your fault. Yay! My playlist when I leave them on shuffle. When he says poems and chill, and it really is poems and chill. Oh, how disappointing. You poor thing. Don't bring my financial status into this. The Soviet Chinese propaganda posters seem to be the story of a beautiful interracial gay couple who met in a metallurgical and got married and had beautiful children in a farm? Okay. I wasn't looking at it that way, but now I can't unsee it. Me at 3 a.m. reading all 398 comments of 2 strangers arguing in Reddit. That's me on Twitter. That's me on Twitter. Interviewer, why should we hire you as a reverse psychologist? Me, you shouldn't. Welcome aboard. Dude, stop looking at her. She's not worth your time. Look into my eyes. The tits are temporary. The glory of Rome is forever. God creates ocean. Humans, great, we won't be thirsty ever again. God adds salt to it. He's usually so friendly, you must have scared him. Oh dear, that's gonna be a hefty insurance claim. Any idea to cure the plague? Pray to God. Kill the infected. Science. When you're about to spend $50,000 shopping online, but then you notice the $15 shipping charge. Not today. Yep, yeah, that's exactly what I do. When the squad is heading home from the bar, with that one friend who bought shots for everyone, but had one too many himself. Still a hero. Total BS that when Sleeping Beauty spends all day in bed, she's a beautiful princess. But when I do the same thing, I'm clinically depressed. God, standards are so dumb. How I sleep, knowing that I'm unimportant and nobody's priority. When you ain't paying $30 for snacks at a movie theater. Why are your pants so crinkly? Oh, no reason. When the DJ drops the Thriller at the wedding. No mortal can resist. Michelangelo was only 24 years old when he completed the Pietà sculpture. The fact that he was a turtle made it 10 times more fascinating. When you've already typed something twice and your phone autocorrects it again. I need a new quill. When you find the name of the song with just 2 words to go off of. Exactly. A well-structured argument to defeat a stranger on the internet. Oh no, a typo. Jesus walks into a bar. Just 12 waters, please. Winks at disciples. When you see a cute guide dog, but you can't pet it because it's a hard-working professional. Oh, very true. What 1900 people thought it would be like in the year 2000. Balloon-supported lake walking. We've gone the wrong way. When you're 30 minutes into an argument and realize you might be wrong. Oh dear. An anti-electricity cartoon from the 1900s. This is how some of y'all look talking about 5G. As a network engineer, I can confirm 5G is perfectly safe. And those third arms are a feature, not a bug. When you and your friend argue and then Google confirms your dominant intellect. I mean, yeah, I feel sorry for the friend, but yeah. Being prepared as a virgin sacrifice. Me, you're making a mistake. I do the sex all the time. Shaman stops his ritualistic chanting. Name the one who takes your seed. Me, your mother. Finding a date, difficult and time consuming. Makes you feel vulnerable. Buying a sword, fast and easy. You will not feel vulnerable. Someone might see you and think, who is this cool person with a sword? I'd like to have dinner with them. Yeah, there's a very thin line between that and I am trained in the ways of the blade, milady. Ahem. The frack are you worshipping crosses for? What part of my story makes you think I like crosses? It's a prank, bro. Lamau, calm down. The camera's right there. Hey, I'm Ben. Do they still worship us, child? Well, I knitted a box and they clean it. Good. I packed your lunch, son. I'm a grown man, Ma. I put 2 fruit roll-ups in it. Oh, yes.
The only house I can afford in this market.
It's not a house at all, it's a camper van.
The one family member who went to college. Everyone else.
Well, if it isn't Mr. Fancy.
Hello, brother. I've returned with my degree in fashion.
You got a fashion degree? In this economy, you must be bananas.
You want that one? No, but seriously, we are starving, so we're gonna eat you.
Me, using a fancy word I read in a book.
Behold my social friends at lunchtime.
Oh, hey, Mike.
Hail.
I bestow upon you the newest addition to my expeditious knowledge. Observe the pronunciation of this new word I have learned from my parents' secret book.
Everyone, shh. Fine.
Cunningligus.
Wow.
What does that mean? Well, I theorize it has some connection to my mother's wit, considering my recent discoveries of my mother's title being this spade queen.
When you try and film a romantic balcony scene for TikTok but end up falling to your death instead.
Promise me.
Oh my God, Rem.
Promise me, Juliet.
Yes, I will.
Promise me.
Yes.
You'll make 5 of the exact same edit.
I will,
and
yes.
only replace the music to whatever is trending.
Of course.
Every month.
Yes, I will.
The same one.
I promise you.
Just change the song every month, okay? Promise me.
Okay, I gotta go. Bye.
No, wait. Bill. Hey, Bill. Billy!
What?
You awake?
A my paycheck, a mighty beast, a great being of fruitful accumulation of my work effort. Yet even this mythical beast upon us at the end of this very fortnight stammers and stutters in fear for what hunts him. I, upon this predator's very sight, does approach its hunter, Theseus, otherwise known as automatic payments.
When there's an angry mob, but the torches light up his face just right.
I'm gonna burn you for your blasphemy, Jesus!
I'd like to see you try. What's happening right now?
Papa Robed guy is like,
Whoa, guys, please, can we keep the gay tension to a minimum when we're attempting the live burning? Let's not promote any fan fiction this evening, please. Judas, stop stabbing people in the face!
it wasn't me.
You're literally holding the knife.
No.
Yes, you are.
God made me do it.
Jesus, can you get to your disciples under
So,
Jesus?
are you doing anything
Hey,
after this?
over
or
here, buddy.
No?
Okay, so our opponents have better armor, better weapons, and more men, but we have spirit?
Only one?
I don't mean the alcohol, Jerry.
Oh, thank God.
Seriously, sort yourself out, man. You've got a problem.
When you look over the fence and see your neighbors creepily staring at you.
Oh, sorry, don't mind us. We're just stuck in the monotony of capitalism and our established jobs. A little bit bored of our routines here, so we thought we'd just pop on over and observe you reality TV style. Now, you just go ahead, go back to swimming in your pool. It's a nice pool. We don't have a pool. Yeah. It's a nice pool.
The angels were bored. All they did was fly around all day and praise God. They thought hell was way more exciting and had better jobs. All those humans out there looking up to see angels looking down upon them think that the angels are just looking down at them lovingly. No, they're not looking at you, mortal. They're looking at the suffering you're enduring and being like, oh man, I wish I got to do that. I mean, look at that. Look at them all different shapes and sizes.
What, the humans?
No, holes. So many different orifices to figure out how many scorpions can fit in them.
Wait, Bruce Willis was a ghost the whole time?
Yes.
Oh my God.
And also in the movie.
Oh my God.
Hey, what you eating? Where did you come from? You. What do you mean me? Well, you're Jesus, so you're also God, so.
Oh, right.
You.
Yeah.
Hey, baby, wanna jump my bones?
Oh, you couldn't handle me.
Oh, I think
I'm
I
a
could.
champion at jump rope.
What?
Whoa there, buddy. If you want to see more, you have to subscribe to my OnlyFans.
You thigh tease.
Keep up that attitude and the only thigh you're getting is from the chicken at dinner.
When you're being tortured by literal demons, but you're already so empty from fighting your personal demons that you don't give a footick.
Jesus, this guy's resilient. Come on, what's
taking him so long to break? I don't get it.
Has anyone belittled his mother yet?
He said that like 15 times. It's like he spent all his time playing online games and it doesn't hurt him anymore.
When you hide your meat with meat. Observe, gentlemen, tasteful duck pick, both respectfully and literally. The trick is to encourage leaving it up to others' imagination, then committing to it by never showing it to anyone, therefore never possibly disappointing someone by how small it actually is. My face when someone tells me, an introvert, that I need to go to more parties and make friends if I want to avoid dying alone.
Hey, buddy, this is probably going to shatter your reality because you definitely won't really have control over this, but that is literally how almost everyone goes.
My face when I've been cropped out of the picture.
Just because you want your photos to look hot on Instagram.
When you've just suffered through an agonizing birth, but then a bunch of angels come barging in to praise your baby and ignore you.
Well done, baby Jesus. Go, baby Jesus.
I did most of the work, you know.
Oh, wow. Okay, wow. Well done, Mary, I guess.
Are you serious?
No, you're beautiful. It's just, I mean, you're being kind of narcissistic right now, making it all about you.
I will feed this baby to the goat.
When you get really buff to wrestle a lion, but then the lion is too lazy.
Oh God, not this kid again.
No, don't fall asleep. Come on, man, I need you.
Not sleeping.
How else am I going to improve my masculinity? I want to be a man. Stop taking this away from me.
Get yourself someone who looks at you the way this musical centaur's face butt looks at those raspberries. I don't know. Love isn't about having someone looking at you like they want to really eat you. You know, I can see metaphorically that is very sweet. But I don't think this guy is looking at those raspberries metaphorically. Edward Shadowdeep was an evil sorcerer. He loved terrorizing people. His mother would frequently admonish him. He would reply, "Shut up, Mom. This isn't a phase. This is the real me." He would go on to title himself as Emo, the Great Dark Wizard. When your hasty friend gobbles up the entire bag before realizing it was for like 5 people.
Yeah, and they try to put on that stupid face like they had
No idea what they were doing. You knew what you were doing. But just like a comedian with a Netflix special complaining about cancel culture, you just hate the idea of having to deal with consequences.
When your mother tells you that she bought you a cool Halloween costume only for it to be a schmitty clown costume that makes you look like a tomato. Oh, well, jolly gee, Mummer, this has gotten you a first-class ticket to the retirement home.
When you have to write something in the leaving card of someone you don't really like.
Oh, God.
All the best with your new adventure. I hope it is extremely fruitful.
Because I don't want you to ever come back again. Whoops.
AI will never replace my job.
Why?
I'm unemployed.
That's not a job.
Don't take this from me!
When your lover breaks up with you via letter and you wish there was some way you could immediately reply to them and tell them what an a-hole they are.
I swear, if only I lived in the future where there was some device that would allow me to immediately respond to this sort of thing. Oh, what a wonderful world that would be. I can't think of any bad sides to such technology. A world of instant communication all around the world. Oh, what bliss.
When you take ye old horse for a joyride, but then forget there's no brakes.
Please, demon, stop this thing.
I can't, there's no brakes!
No!
I also can't slow it down!
Wait, why did you specify that?
What?
I know what brakes do.
Oh, sorry, that was more like an inside joke to another reality who would see how this meme's been spelled.
This what?
Don't worry about it!
Hey, bro! The road is back that way! Don't want you freezing to death or something. Oh, what's the matter with you? Have you seen a ghost?
And here we see a nun dreams of a secret tryst with Bob Ross.
She's probably dreaming of that sinful man with his tuft of hair. You could lose your fingers in it as you just grip tightly in his little cute beard. So kissable. So sinnable.
When you run into your homie from high school and you've both gone completely different paths, but the love is still there.
Hey!
You're the one I'm going to war with? Oh, no way! I guess we are.
Ah, man, I don't want to do that.
Nah, me neither, bro.
A real talk. Did you eat my leftovers that I was saving for lunch?
Okay, real talk, how much time are you gonna give me of a head start? When your friend just let out a massive fart, but you're too polite to say anything. You don't need to say anything. Do you see that friend's face? They know what they did. Attempting a little bit of bio-warfare to your own friends, that's pretty backstabby, or in this case, backgassy. The medieval version of the weird kids who all became lifelong friends in high school.
Ooh, I want to be the foot person.
You know what they say about big feet? Excellent at hopscotch.
Ooh, thanks, man. This chariot just came out of nowhere. Why is the road all wet? Dude, that's a boat. You're in the sea. I can see just fine, thank you.
In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. Then he realized it would be too much work and he'd need to hire people to help him. So he created 2 new job sectors with strong anti-union laws, of course.
I need a training ground to practice out this anti-union behavior. I know, I'll establish a little bit on this continent here. I'll call this area the Amazon.
Lionel thought his new mustache made him look like a badass. Everyone else thought he had smeared poop onto his top lip. According to his wife, they are right when you're a smooth criminal.
I can't. Hang on. Is it because of the way the woman is shuffling array? Is it because the woman's walking her horse backwards? Or is it because the man falling down and him going, "Ow! Arnie, are you okay?"
When I have to interact with people.
Hello there, my...
So fast, buddy. You remember that time that has nothing to do with right now?
Please.
Yeah, that was a pretty bad circumstance you were in, wasn't it? Imagine if that happened again.
When your friend tells you too much about their intimate life.
So at this point, I can only see my elbow.
Please, no, I am going to throw up. I came to finish you.
Keep that up and I might finish first.
How about you? What?
Nothing. No, keep
Whoa,
going.
no,
Don't stop.
hang on. No, I'm sheathing my
you
sword.
were so good.
Hang on.
Oh, you were doing
no,
so good.
Listen, hey, is this like a thing for you? Please be honest.
Which answer do I give you to make you keep doing it?
When it's finally the end of the day and there's 0 fricks left to give.
Oh, I'm just so exhausted.
It's 9 a.m.
And I'm so exhausted.
They don't know. There's a large graveyard filled with my enemies.
I just noticed the person that's in this image. God damn, this is exactly how it looks. He thinks he looks like a badass in that image, but this like just pathetically withered and sitting on some chair looking out in the distance all passive aggressively.
Marvin the ghost wasn't very good at his job. People didn't find him scary. They thought he was boring.
Is this working for you? Is this what you want?
Look, I think... I'm so scared. When you're getting intimate, notice the dog watching.
Okay, babe, I'm sorry, but are you sure that's a dog? It shouldn't have a neck that long.
Executives, when it's time to add someone to the team.
Welcome, fellow regal superior being of all.
Executives, when it's time to cut the budget.
Yeah, it's time to swing out the sword like always and go for a bit of a hunting season.
When you feel confident and good about yourself, and then someone says, you look tired.
It's never a nice thing to say, even if I meant to say yes, I am tired, so just to confirm you disgusted me. What if I wasn't, huh? I'm just naturally this ugly to you.
I'm sorry, I was just wanting to ask if you were going to eat the maraschino cherries that are all over your head.
Oh, note to self, get loot repaired. How long have I had that loot? When are they going to invent the guitar already? Oh, hey, what's this on my toe? Oh, yeah. Where was I? Your kids, the moment you and your significant other try to get intimate.
Hey, what the frick are you doing?
It does kind of concern me how just realistic he looks like coming out of that frame. I don't like it. just push him back. Just get back in there, buddy. Get back to where you belong. When your older brother is hugging the flame carriage and won't let you have a turn.
Come on, man. Mom says it's my turn on the flame box.
You hugged it last night. It's my turn. I haven't even died yet, okay? No.
When the silent fart turns out to be deadlier than expected.
Gentlemen, prepare around me, please. We must prepare for disembarking.
In a moment. You're just gonna wait for the wind to blow up a bit stronger.
Oui. Now those blasted angels are finally gone. At least I have these beautiful farm animals to give me company.
That is one ugly baby.
Amen to that, brother.
I wonder what sweet things they must be saying.
When there's a war going on, but you work for Amazon.
Excuse me, guys. Can you fight somewhere else, okay? I've got to get this delivered in under 10 minutes.
Play the soldiers something epic as they march into battle. Gotcha, fam. When the catnip finally hits and you grow like 4 feet in height, look at that noodly boy. Alexa, play Imagine by John Lennon. My name isn't Alexa. Oh, I see. When your anxiety is worse than ever and you never sleep well, so you just show up to everywhere looking like this. I wish I could grow a mustache and a beard that fantastical. Come on, I think we all aspire to that. No thanks, I'm a vegetarian is a fun thing to say when someone hands you a baby. Okay, Facebook memes. Teacher, don't draw on the desk. Kids in the back. Hey, some of the art they put on there is absolutely fantastic and makes school a little bit less depressing, so let them do their thing. When your cat finally gets its own sleeping area. Listen, dude, I really appreciate the effort and all, but I'm still sleeping on your bed. I mean, my cat sometimes sleeps on my bed, but he prefers boxes. You know, because he's a cat. They're weird. I bet he calls you a donkey first today. You're on. Oh man, having him as a boss would be such a bittersweet thing. When you binge watch your new favorite series and you're left with nothing else to watch, okay, it's very easy to find a new bingeable series. Hey, take the X-Files. There's something you can go and binge. Me on January 1st, 2021. I'm sure this year things will go back to normal. Me on December 31st, 2021, eats a raw bird because I haven't had anything to eat in weeks after the utter collapse of civilization. That's a tad dramatic, but I can kinda see it a little bit. At least the eating a raw bird thing. My friend, come in bruh, don't worry, he doesn't bite. Me, 5 minutes later, they always lie. He doesn't bite? You can't trust that. Of course it doesn't bite them, but you're new, so you never know. Damn it, I blinked. Paint it again. I'm willing to bet quite a bit that at least one human in history has actually said this. John, are you paying attention? Johnny was thinking, how many effing buttons were on that dress? And how the hell did she button them? She probably had someone at home living with her, like, I don't know, her husband to help her with that bit. Times haven't changed that much since the zipper was invented, you know. We still have to help people with their zippers. The FBI be like, have you seen? Captured? What? You want a box for those, sir? No, I'm opposed to violence. How about I just pay by cash? Wow, I have no idea what this subreddit is all about, and I'm thoroughly confused. Maybe that's a good thing, though. I think it adds to the experience. I'd like you to paint me a cat. A what? A cat. You do know what a cat is, right? Yeah, of course. All right, the one in the bottom right, most accurate depiction of any cat I've ever seen. So tell me, son, are you Catholic? Yes, I've been addicted to cats my whole life. Oh, I understand. I think we're all cataholics at this point. Holy crap. When you make fun of a celebrity and the fans show up, that's basically the fans of anything. It doesn't have to be a celebrity. You can make fun of anything and someone's gonna freak out. Fashion changes. Charisma doesn't. Well, I guess that remains to be seen. When he says poems and chill, and it really is poems and chill, God, I'm glad I don't live in the age of poems, man. There's nothing inherently wrong with them, but 9 times out of 10, I will never, ever be down to just sit and listen to your poetry. When your existential crisis spans dimensions. Holy crap. Oh my God, it's an accurate angel up in the top left. The hell you worshiping crosses for? What part of my story makes you think I like crosses? I'm going to start cussing people out, but with some biblical shit like, I hope your crops wither and bear no fruit, and the ravens eat your mustard seeds. Yeah, you show 'em. When you and your sleep paralysis demon relate so much that you casually chat it up at 3 a.m. Yeah, I feel that. At least it'd give me someone to talk to at 3 a.m. She's having a heart attack. We need a doctor. I'm a doctor of philosophy. She's going to die. Well, we're all gonna die. When the economy is so bad you can only afford half a dog. Jesus, where the hell does other half go? When you ask your friends for help with the homework but you're all dumb as hell. Hey look, sometimes it's the thought that counts, okay? If you help me out, I don't care if we're all stupid. We tried. How did you survive coronavirus, Daddy? I turned everything I wasn't capable of understanding into a conspiracy theory and spread dangerous misinformation because I've never had a decent grasp of science. You see, dear, your father isn't very bright. In fact, he's so downright ignorant. So I chose delusions over reality to feel smarter. Moron. The entire global financial system, Excel. I think Excel's carrying a lot more than that. When people have the temerity to call you two-faced when you don't even have one face. To get up there? Well, that's easy. You can't have any fun down here. What? It's true. You're not really allowed to live the life that you were given. You're not allowed to live the life that I died for you to have. You see, it's gonna suck for like 100 straight years. Hera, why are there so many demigods? Zeus? Gee, I don't know. Weird, right? Man, Zeus was a freaking creep, dude. When you're walking into work, depressed, sleep-deprived, hungover, over-caffeinated, and your coworker asks you how your weekend was, good. Hey, it's better than them telling you look tired. When you graduate but keep going to the parties, gotta have some fun somehow, I guess. If you want to dress up like a clown, that's all for you. What gender pronouns does a chocolate bar use? We don't know. Her, she. Oh, that's actually a good dad joke. Cats giving subtle hints that they're hungry, you know, trying to eat your arm or foot. Mine tries to eat my hand to this day. How long do I got left, Doc? About an hour. Is there any way to hurry it up? I've got somewhere to be, mainly hell. Daddy, how was I born? I guess you had to be there to understand. What? Can someone please explain? I'm gonna get the new iPhone. Why? So girls can ignore your texts in a higher resolution? Fuck you, Greg. Yeah, Greg, get out of here. Next on EmKay. Ooh, that's actually a pretty clever piece of art that we've turned into a really stupid joke. When you haven't skipped a single leg day and even Jesus is surprised by those quad gains, Oh my god, there's no way in hell that's a leg. Looks more like a tumor. Me taking my 4th self-care day in a row knowing I'm just lazy? Nah, we depressed. When you're condemned to an eternity in hell, but you're okay with it, rock on. I want it done by nap time. I don't care how many Legos it takes. Can you imagine how expensive a house made of goddamn Lego would be? Houses are already expensive enough. But can you imagine? Hundreds of millions of dollars, man, I swear. I shall call you my main hoe. Oh, what a beautiful title. Me in hell someday, looking back at all the memes that got me there. Dude, WTF? Oh, come on, implying Satan hasn't seen some of the best ones already? Bravo, Henrietta. Yes, that was rather splendid. What else can you play? Men? Can I get a rim shot? Trying to find the hot, lonely MILFs in your area Pornhub keeps telling you about? Keep looking, you'll find him someday, brother. Mozart showing his latest hit to Marie Antoinette circa 1785, colorized. Dang, that is an old MacBook. Me? I just saw a great movie. Someone who read the book? No, actually, you're not allowed to enjoy it. You are stupid. I am better than you. Although I guess that joke can be intertwined with any movie critic ever.
Here's why you're wrong and stupid. Pirates of the Caribbean was actually terrible.
I really hope the photographer isn't in the way of the painter. You know, that is kind of strange. My dad, my friend, me asking him if I can go to the party, me and the boys trying to out Pizza the Hut. You'll never out Pizza the Hut, son. Don't even bother. Next you know, you'll be trying to avoid the Noid, and we all know how that works out. Any idea to cure the plague? Pray to God. Kill the infected? Science? Hey, we don't allow that here. Me explaining that ancient Mayan art has untapped meme potential. The job interviewers who asked if I had anything else I needed to say. Pug owners. My little cutie. The pug. Hey, they are cute, I just feel really bad for them. Selective breeding has destroyed them. Accidentally dropped my personal artist and spent 45 hours posing for this pic. Kinda like how it turned out though, even though I wasn't ready. LOL. I'll never get tired of seeing that painting. When you run for 10 seconds, or walk up some stairs, or get out of bed. When you let a small obstacle keep you from achieving your dreams. Russia. Russia? Are they a small obstacle? When you get hired to paint a family portrait but you can only draw one face? I don't know, there's slight variances here and there. Or they're triplets, I don't know. I don't know how to say this to you. Just say it. Oh yeah, I don't know how to say that to you either. Worcester? Worcestershire? Whatever. When you start to get serious with your girl so you gotta say goodbye to your hoes and dump them in the ocean? After leaving the bar, Craig got the feeling that the last 4 shots were a bad idea. They always are, Craig. They always are. When you pay $216 a year for Netflix and the only show you like is once a year, watches videos of professional guitarists shred like it's nothing, me struggling with Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, being really bad at something is the first step to being kind of okay at something, and so on. Keep it up. When guests come over and your mother offers them a range of delicious snacks which you were not previously aware of, how dare you, mother? About 3.8 billion years ago, after the Earth cooled and the first oceans formed, the first prokaryotes. Are you guys paying attention? I don't want any of you to doze off and then just make up some crap about snakes and ribs. Mom, I'm in the school play. I'm a snowflake. Oh, I'm so glad fashion has progressed past that though. Mother, why doth father so cruelly restrict my consumption of such bountiful soil? Romulus, what should we name this great city? Remus, Reem, Romulus, sharpening spear. I have a better idea. God, I know for a fact I mispronounced something here. There's a statue of Woody Harrelson in Budapest. Woody Harrelson's just one of those people that's been around for thousands of years, all right? Every student ever. Yep, and it's always gonna be that way, especially considering we have to keep paying more and more and more and more and more and more for the right to be a student. Showing off my r/Trippinthroughtime posts to my friends. I bet they were mad impressed, yo. Sup, Jesus supped with his apostles. Okay, when you're faking being sick, but everyone keeps saying, yeah, you look pretty terrible. Yeah, I know. People do that to me too, but it's because I always look terrible. Everyone who received the first smallpox vaccine in 1798 has died. Makes you think. Why do you have just a 1-star rating on Uber? Probably just because it's going to take them a little while longer than you think to get you to your destination. When you see a historical meme and understand it without using Wikipedia, couldn't be me. Roses are red, violets are blue. I was beaten with clubs, beheaded, buried under the cover of darkness, disinterred by my followers, and you commemorate my martyrdom by sending each other chocolates. Oh, okay. How it feels when the waiter asks you to test the wine before she pours it? Quite. When you want winter to continue because you gained during quarantine, and you gotta hide it. Zoom meetings are just modern seances. There's someone who wants to join us. Elizabeth, are you there? We can't hear you. Can you hear us? You're not getting a knuckle sandwich. You're getting the whole knuckle buffet. That's how I feel every time I play Zenyatta.
My cat desperately trying to escape. Me.
Meow! Please stop singing Backstreet Boys.
Tell me why.
See, I added a Shakira twist for you. You like Shakira, don't you, dear?
Ain't nothing but a hips don't lie.
Mom, where do babies come from?
Yeah, Mary, where do babies come from?
Not now, Jonathan.
I don't know what his name is in the Bible.
When you and your baby are tired of each other's nonsense.
God, you're so annoying and whiny.
You complain about me to literally everyone, Mother. You chose to have me. Stop making me deal with the consequences of my actions. I am a literal baby.
Report reveals Jesus Christ may have benefited from Father's influential position to gain high-powered role as Lord and Savior.
Oh, nepotism. I read today that gaslighting is Merriam-Webster's 2022 word of the year.
That's ridiculous. Gaslighting isn't a thing. You must have read it wrong.
When you go to a fancy party and decide to steal their 50-inch HD TV, that is really specific.
Yes, thank you for the meal. I'm absolutely stuffed, as you can see. That's why I'm so wide. Now you go ahead and set the movie up on the lounge room. I'm just gonna go to my car for a quick bit.
When your baby comes out looking like they got 3 kids and a mortgage.
Excuse me, doctor, what the frick is this?
Oh, got your ear, mommy.
When I pronounce croissant like croissant at the bakery.
Yes, I'm educated in all the French customs. For example, I see an English person and I spit on them.
When all your friends are on a crusade, but you just joined the church for the free ale.
I support the current political climate that provides me the most benefits.
When the weekend is over and you have to say goodbye to your real self for a few days.
Alright, you get back to being proper and civilized now.
Bye.
I'll see you Friday night.
Jesus sealing the deal for all hotels to have his book in the bedside drawer. This'll save us so much money on toilet paper.
I beg your pardon?
What? When you've been home for hours, you look at the top of your phone screen and see it has 4G instead of the Wi-Fi icon.
My data!
One for the boomers. This is how people ignored each other before smartphones.
Children back in the day were much more civilized.
They stared off in the distance instead of off into a little box in front of them. They'd also get bored far quicker and then annoy us parents for the rest of the day. Just how we liked it.
No, wait, hang on.
When the Swedish exchange student starts speaking his language
and the furniture starts assembling itself.
My God, it was never a language. It was an incantation.
Nobody. YouTubers in their thumbnails.
Oh no, look what's happened here!
I'm equally shocked! Click on me!
When you bake a fantastic cake but have nowhere to post it because the internet doesn't exist yet.
Everyone, come look at my cake! Look at it, look at my cake!
Good cake. Yum yum.
Just heard a British person call Oreos
Chocolate sandwich biscuits.
and I finally understand why the Revolutionary War had to happen. When you have to keep reading the same paragraph because you can't focus. Dear Diary, this is the 375th time I've started reading page 3 from the top again. I should probably stop pausing to write in my journal every time I do this.
Yeah, I'd like to get a painting of a dog, please.
Dog?
Yeah, a dog. You know how to draw that, right?
Yes, of course. No problem. That's cat things that aren't cats, and they have a face. Yeah, that's it.
Me taking my 4th self-care day in a row, knowing I'm just lazy. It's okay. I'll figure out why I keep doing this tomorrow.
Let me in.
Why?
So I can save you.
From what?
From what I'm going to do to you if you don't let me in.
So, tell me about yourself. Me, trying to remember who I am and what I like.
I like to play.
And I'm feeling alone.
Spooky!
Being alone. Rather dapper. Odysseus.
We now set out on our odyssey.
Sailor, raising hand.
What's an odyssey?
A long journey named after the only survivor.
Oh, okay. Okay. Wait, what?
When your kid's been yelling, "Daddy, you're not watching" for 10 minutes, and then you look and they're just wearing a gum wrapper like a hat or something.
God, this genuinely looks like every single parent out there with a 5-year-old.
I love you unconditionally.
Love me back or be tortured forever.
It's not a toxic relationship as long as it's religion.
I packed your lunch, son.
I'm a grown man, Ma.
I put 2 fruit roll-ups in it.
Oh, yes. It says you're quick with arithmetic. What's 14 times 7?
62.
That's not even close.
But it was quick. That feeling when you go out for a quiet meal and some
Ficker at the table starts painting you.
just don't move. Painters can't see you if you don't move.
How long do we have to stand still for?
Eventually it should get bored and go away. That or the demon cat in the corner will get him. That moment at Sunday brunch when you realize you have to work tomorrow.
Hey, would you look at that?
Everything sucks now.
Money doesn't bring happiness. Me with money.
I don't care about being happy, I just want to be entertained.
I like to play this game called Nap Roulette. I take a nap without setting an alarm. Will it be 20 minutes or 4 hours? It's risky and I love it. That indeed sounds like a grand old time. When you're on your lunch break and consider not going back.
If I just sit here long enough, eventually they'll forget I even work there.
And now an artistic rendition of Electricity Bill. This is done through oil on canvas. Observe the exhausted parent and the child ignorantly not understanding the stress and turmoil.
Father, do you think I'll be as tall as you when I'm older?
I'm afraid that's not very likely, son.
Even if I eat all my vegetables?
Not unless vegetables cure cancer.
What?
What?
Our company is very employee friendly. The company.
Welcome to your first day hazing. First step, get this up your butt.
Isaac Newton demonstrating going outside is gay. 1670. Observe at how cute it strange it is.
Saith I beg thy pardon once more henceforth. I beseech ye, I twice beseech ye, layer of thy mother. Saith I beg thy pardon just one more lord forsaken time.
Oh, your brain is acting illogically?
It's meat with electricity inside. What the frick did you expect?
Whose skull is that?
His name is Philip.
What's in there?
Vodka and orange juice.
Oh, okay.
It's a Phillips head screwdriver.
All pleasures are guilty pleasures if you have a high enough anxiety.
Feeling bad about every single slice of joy in your life. Lucy, I know we're poor and starving, but look on the bright side. At least we don't live in America. How should I do the stars?
Just spangle them bickers. We've got caps to pop and bodies to drop.
They say video games make you violent, but hundreds of years ago we burned people alive for being witches, so probably humans are just garbage. Well, one man's trash is another man's treasure.
Just waiting on that person who finds us a treasure to, hurry up and find us, please. Please.
Doctor, I
Jesus.
Doctor.
Jesus, please, let me focus.
No, but why are you removing that tumor I put in there?
They are 7 years old.
Well, he should have thought of that before beating me in Warzone.
Without us, you'd still be worshipping the sun.
Dude, the sun is real.
What the...
Are you okay?
So?
When you tap your pockets but don't feel your phone. Then you realize it's 1820 and you just high. Wait, what's a phone? Every time he fricks up, remove a letter from his name on your phone. When his name is gone, y'all are done. Hangman that
That is not a problem for Emperor of Brazil, King of Portugal, Pedro de Alcântara, Francisco Antonio, Carlos Xavier de Polio, Miguel Rafael, Jacome, José Gonzaga, Pascal, Capriano, and Serafim de Braga de Bourbon.
Did I lock my diary? No matter. It's safe.
My mycelia, aren't you the saucy
Okay, guys, the frick you worshiping crosses for? What part of my story makes you think I like crosses?
Ooh, little Timmy here likes trains. Maybe I'll throw him in the front of one.
And last night I put bread down my blouse and pretended I was a toaster.
Once again, weird, but not a sin. Nobody. Medieval frog defending his child from fire skeleton.
I just imagine this is how a cat reacts to us wanting to pet his kittens.
Go away, you're too hot.
Me trying to stay sleepy when going to the bathroom at 4 a.m.
It's just a lot of...
Where's the light switch? Where is it? Where's it switched?
Oh, no.
When you didn't buy any snacks at the supermarket because you told yourself you need to stop snacking.
But now you feel snackish.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Waiter, the soup is cold.
It's Gazbucko, ma'am.
Very well, Gazbucko. The soup is cold.
Hold up a minute before I get it in the comments. How do you pronounce Gazbucko? Gazpacho.
Well, clearly the Spanish are saying it wrong.
When you acting hard in front of the squad, but your horse knows you a beer. Keep your mouth shut, horse.
when I'm drunk as frick and try to take off a turtleneck.
Guys, he's doing the thing where he looks like some sort of weird demonic being. Can we purge him, please?
Tell me your deepest fantasy.
8 to 12 hours of uninterrupted sleep.
That sounds like it requires no effort to do. That's so hot. First documented test, France, 1553. It wasn't until another century later when we realized we didn't need the horses. 2020 really started like this.
Hey guys, it's your girl, Pandora. Welcome to my latest unboxing video. Monsters don't sleep under your bed, they sleep inside your head. Yo, what the frick?
The wise man poops on company time. The foolish man waits until his break. Medieval peasant, when you explain how we have industrial farming and the internet and are still working twice as many hours as him. We may all be depressed and exhausted, but at least we can be so on the internet. Me and the boys searching for a frick to give after Elon Musk finally buys Twitter. You boys see anything? Nope.
I told you, fricks, this is where a two-party system would take us.
When you're on your 483rd selfie and you start to accept the fact that you're ugly. Don't worry, I'm sure if you buy the latest smartphone with the newest camera, you'll suddenly look attractive.